What's going on, guys? Got your boy here with another banger video, and I don't know if it's me, but it seems like every awesome franchise is getting a live action adaptation lately. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's your favorite video game, if it's your favorite TV show, or heck, even your favorite anime, it's definitely getting a live action adaptation. I mainly credit Disney for this trend because they were the ones who really kicked it off. I mean, if you look back over the past 5 to 10 years, they really redid every single one of their catalog. And while I do think that some of these live action adaptations are pretty fire, I just hope that we don't lose sight of the awesome animated movies that they were adapted from. I mean, in my personal opinion, when animation is done well, and sometimes it can surpass live action, and it is a great medium of storytelling that I don't think that we should forget, because it's awesome. Now, I want to get something out the way. I'm not one of those weirdos that think that 2D is much better than 3D. I think that live action is awesome. But it's my personal opinion, I think that depending on the narrative, some stories should be told in 2D, and then some stories should be told in 3D. Because animation can provide a lot of really good detail and backgrounds. Not to mention, there are several fire aesthetic choices that you can make in animation that you absolutely cannot make in live action. I mean, it even gets to the point where sometimes it looks like you're watching a living painting. Like, did you guys know that in the OG Star Wars trilogy, most of the backgrounds are actually just paintings that they animated over? It's because you can provide a lot more detail in animation than live action. A good example I like to use is The Prince of Egypt, which is a movie detailing the story of Moses and the Exodus. And it's an absolutely fire movie, and I definitely recommend watching it if you get a chance. And my favorite parts of the movie is when Moses goes to talk to the Pharaoh, and when he has like a dream, but the dream is like shown through hieroglyphics. Like, it's awesome. These scenes are incredibly important to the story and are incredible to look at. You can tell that the animators put a lot of effort into this because they knew that animation can tell major parts of the story without even saying anything. And I think that's why, in my opinion, the Spider-Verse franchises end up getting a lot more love and praised in the live-action Marvel multiverse movies. Mainly because in the Spider-Verse movies, you can actually tell the differences between the universe and the characters, rather than just putting the same person in a bunch of different costumes. I mean, they really tried to replicate this from the Doctor Strange movie when they went through the multiverse, but I mean, like, come on guys, it's nowhere close to the way they did it in Spider-Verse. But hey, I think as long as you have a good creative team behind a project, whether it's animated or live action, it'll end up being good. And that's why I was hyped for the live action Cowboy Bebop show. I mean, Cowboy Bebop, in my opinion, is honestly one of the greatest anime ever made, and their story isn't even that hard to adapt. And when I saw the trailer for the live action and the cast, it looked absolutely amazing, and I was hyped for it. I mean, it looked amazing, and the source material was awesome. What could go wrong?
Sounds to me like blackmail.
You're damn right it is, because, Jet, you are black and you are male.
What?
No. There's no way a group of professional writers came up with this, bro. I mean, you can tell there was not a singular black person in that entire writer's room, bro. When I tell you I was on my couch holding back straight tears when I heard that absolutely atrocious behind joke, bro. So you can understand my skepticism when I heard they were adapting the One Piece in the live action. And I would have been mad if they messed up, honestly, the greatest piece of fiction ever made. Like, honestly, wait. It says here it's my favorite. Apparently the two are different things. But surprisingly, the show is good. Like, really good. I mean, the VFX are absolutely fire, the action was fire, the cast was absolutely fire, bro, and especially shout out to the guys that played Zoro and Sanji, because they absolutely got in their bags with this one. I mean, I didn't think that the whole three swords thing would work in live action, but it was actually kind of cold. I mean, the show itself was cold, and when I got to Arlong Park, I convinced my uncle to watch it with me, because OG Arlong Park from the anime was one of the best moments in the entire show, and I couldn't wait to see how they would adapt it. But see, I knew what was supposed to happen, and while I expected to see this, my uncle ended up seeing this. And with context of the show, it's pretty good, but I gotta admit, without context, it is kind of wild. And I got my revoke privileges taken so fast, bro, like I don't even understand. But I think it's because live action fight scenes cannot really match up to animated ones. And I have seen some pretty good live action ones in my day, but they do not get anywhere as active that they do in animation, bro. Like, I don't think we'll ever get a fight like Gon versus Ahsoka in live action, because they got absolutely live in this one. So after Gon tries to pull up on Ahsoka and gets absolutely straight up dog walked by this man, he then activates the most 1000 IQ play I've ever seen in my life. He hits this man with like 300 different feints, sprints behind him, then somehow picks up an entire block at like 7 years old, punches the block into rubble, to distract Hisoka, and while this man is distracted on the block, this man Gon decides to join the sneaking nation and then hits my man Hisoka with the craziest sneak of all time. And while we probably won't get a fight like this in live action, that doesn't mean that the live action ones are bad. I mean, some are pretty good, some aren't, but at the end of the day, it's really up to you to decide whether or not you want to watch it. But that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe, and comment below what your favorite live action adaptation is. And guys, the channel has been going really fast. Last time I was thanking y'all for 100 subscribers, this time I'm thanking y'all for close to 400. I want to let y'all know I really appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.